The big Bitcoin breakdown is happening right now, and right now we are indeed breaking down of the symmetrical triangle. We are seeing that Bitcoin is getting rejected from the most important level of resistance, and we are moving exactly towards the zone where I have been expecting Bitcoin was gonna go towards all time long. And I have set up over $7 million in Bitcoin buy orders around the $100,000 level. And on today's update video, I'm gonna discuss this exact trade. I'm gonna go over my trade on Ethereum as well, which is about to get triggered already since Ethereum is taking a little bit of a bigger hit here. And yes, you can't say that we have not predicted this, because this is literally what I have been predicting for the last period in the market. And we have been absolutely right here. So without any further ado, let me jump straight away in today's update video. Snap the like button on today's update video as well. Will be highly appreciated. And let me dive straight away in towards the content. So if I am looking at the imminent short term, so before I actually dive deep in towards the content, unfortunately yesterday I was not able to upload my video on YouTube, but I did it on X. If you haven't checked it, check it out on Twitter. But yeah, that came due to the fact that I had a strike on YouTube, unfairly gained, and now it's finally removed, so I can finally start to upload on YouTube again here. So I'm very blessed to be back to give you guys once again another update. So now Bitcoin is indeed breaking below this very important level of support. And I mean, I really think since we're right now breaking this level of support as well, the continuation towards the downside is ultimately going to be triggered, and it's going to be quite inevitable right now here. And if I'm also looking just purely at this, for example, symmetrical triangle, you can currently see that we have broken the upward sloping support line, and the continuation towards the downside is looking very obvious right now. And of course, you may be wondering, but where is the continuation going to come toward? I'm just saying out of nowhere. No, this is something I have been saying for weeks now. I think Bitcoin is going to come back towards the orange box here. So this orange box right here is the level where I'm expecting Bitcoin is going to go towards, and where the bottom is going to get found here. And it identifies itself between $98,000 and about $101,000. And of course, I have set up my big Bitcoin long orders around those exact same levels as well here, because I do believe that is the zone where I want to be going all in towards my trades here. And if you are personally also interested in trading, don't forget to check out WeX in the first link in today's video description, because by signing up an account using that first link below, you will get a 25% fee rebate. And on top of that, you can claim up to $30,000 in deposit bonuses. But be alert, it is always risky to trade. So make sure to check it out in the link description of today's video. Further on, I want to discuss the reasons why I'm opening up the trade over there, right? I mean, I've done so in many videos before, but basically this level right here has been previous major support for the market. Then here you can see this is exactly where the liquidity was grabbed. So in my opinion, from of $102,000, it is going to be a great zone to start to scale in towards these positions. Because also, if we're going to be looking then at the correction, it would be literally a 22% correction from the high to the low. And that is definitely a point where I'm expecting at least somewhat of a slight little bounce could be taking place. And I am not saying that from off this level, we're going to go towards new all-time highs. According to the Bitcoin halving cycle, we are already at the end stage of the Bitcoin cycle, and we should be topping out anytime soon here. However, in all these Bitcoin corrections previously around as well in bear markets, we always see big bounces from big important levels of support. And that is, of course, exactly where I'm taking the trade on. And if, in my opinion, we're going to be also break after that below this level, let's say we're going to be retest this level, bounce back towards the green box, then break once again below this level right here, then it's for me a confirmation. The bear market is literally confirmed. I mean, I talked about it on my previous videos as well here about my final Bitcoin warning. We are clearly seeing a topping signal in the market getting created right now here. So I am definitely a little bit worried about the market. And obviously I'm approaching it with a lot of caution right now here. And looking at the liquidity heat map, there is some liquidity piling up above us. But first I want to see that lower side liquidity being grabbed, laying somewhere around $104,000. The liquidity heat map doesn't correspond with this level right here. But this is also not the level I've been looking at for the liquidity heat map. No, this is a level I've been looking at for as a big liquidity sweep zone here. So it's a different kind of a TA I'm using over there. And of course, like I've said in many previous times as well here, I have not seen the Bitcoin market give us a bottom signal. And this is what I have said all time long over here, that this wasn't the bottom. And yes, clearly, like we can see, so far it has not been indeed a bottom. And right now as well, we're still seeing negative Coinbase premiums, which means that there is still a heavy US selling ongoing, which means there is low market confidence. And that ultimately shows us that the market remains to be a little bit more weaker. Then, of course, guys, I also quickly want to be talking about my Ethereum trade and what I'm doing with ETH. But before, if you want to be staying up to date on all the trades or potentially even copy trade me, don't forget to go to the private Telegram group here using the second link in today's video description. Because in the private Telegram group, guys, you can literally stay up to date on all the trades in real time, because we're getting very close by entering our trades right now here. It is definitely very valuable to stay up to date over there in the private Telegram group here. But now going over to ETH, Ethereum is obviously taking a very big hit towards the downside. And honestly, I am loving this because I've been expecting this. And right now for Ethereum, we broken below that very important green box of support. I already said it was quite inevitable after seeing 4 retests of this level. And since the last retest was the weakest, I said it was likely that we were going to see a continuation towards the downside. That exactly happened. And where I want to be starting to accumulate Ethereum again here is clearly around the 3,400 to about 3,300 US dollars, as I think that is where the main support is going to be laying. So 3,400 to about $3,300, that is where I'm going to be personally accumulate a lot of my tokens. And you can just see once again, that is also corresponding with the exact liquidity level low here. And of course, on the bigger perspective, that level also corresponds with the golden pocket Fibonacci entry level, which in my opinion is the best risk to reward zone to accumulate Ethereum. So I have been saying this level for such a long time here. I've been calling for it for such a long time, for multiple weeks here. And now finally, we are going to be right here. And I've seen many people doubting me as well in the comment section. Oh, you're too bearish. But yeah, it looks to be that it is finally playing out right now here. So all we've got to do is just stay patient. And if you want to be staying up to date on all the trades, join the VP Telegram group to stay up to date. And see you guys over there. Thanks so much for watching. And see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.